If I asked you who the face or mascot of Nintendo is, I can say with certainty that almost all of you would be thinking of Mario. Super Mario has more or less always been the face of Nintendo ever since they jumped into the video game market back in 1983, and that will likely and hopefully never change. After all, a Nintendo without Mario would just feel plain wrong. If I asked you the same question for who the mascot of Xbox is, again most of you would immediately have Master Chief and the Halo series in mind. The first game, Halo Combat Evolved, launched the very same day Microsoft entered the console wars. Since then it's been its most important series, and when the new Halo Infinite title announced at this year's E3, that's definitely not changing anytime soon. If I however asked you who the face of PlayStation has been over the years, or who currently is the face of the brand, well the answer might not be quite so clear cut, and I expect there would be numerous different responses. Over the years, PlayStation has had several characters that were deemed close to mascots, from Crash Bandicoot and Spyro during the PS1 era, or Ratchet & Clank and Jak and Daxter during the PS2 era. The last character that's arguably been seen as a face of PlayStation over the last decade is easily Nathan Drake from the Uncharted series, but with his story officially wrapped up, we won't be seeing him return in any potential future games, so who could possibly take over the role, or who already has? Let's take a look at the possibilities. One of the most obvious candidates would be Aloy from the recent Horizon Zero Dawn that was developed by Guerrilla Games. Horizon was a PlayStation 4 exclusive title and was incredibly well received with a Metacritic of 89, and considering it's such a new IP, has a potentially long sustainable future for numerous sequels on the PlayStation platform. In addition to that, Aloy in some regards is similar to Nathan Drake, a relatable character and adventurer who would be an ideal fit as a mascot, one that could be easily marketed to numerous different age ranges. The only doubts I have is whether Aloy has enough depth to her, or she's become iconic enough yet to be immediately associated with the PlayStation name. Having said that, at the very least the potential is absolutely there. The next candidate is, you guessed it, Kratos and the God of War series. God of War has existed since 2005, making it one of PlayStation's longest running and most crucial series to date. As I'm sure most of you are aware by now, God of War received somewhat of a soft reboot with a new title that released only a few months ago, garnering massive critical acclaim with a Metacritic of 94. The previous game, set in Greek mythology, featured a Kratos built solely upon anger, revenge and gruesome violence, and although very good games, it's kinda hard to feature a character like